So, beautiful people, it is day 2 of our positivity challenge. And let me start off by once again thanking you and acknowledge you for participating in this positivity challenge. Through my experience of doing this and through me participating in other challenges, a lot of people sign up, not a lot of people take that first step and actually make their post for day 1. So, congratulations and thank you. Now, in this video, I will be covering some of my observations from day 1. I'll maybe weave in some other inspirations as they come to me, and then I'll be sharing with you the prompt for day number 2. Hopefully the prompt for day 1 was helpful for you, and if it was, definitely let me know. And with that said, let's just dive into it. All right, so some things I noticed during the day 1 of the positivity challenge. So the prompt was 3 points of positivity. So I encouraged you to talk about 3 different points of positivity in your life. The first one was what lights you up inside, what excites you, what puts a big smile on your face. The second one was who inspires you to be positive, who is a positive person in your life. And the third point was what's something simple that you can be positive about. And you shared some of your points. The ones that stood out was Drew talked about Stephen King and Tony Robbins being 2 people that are positive influences in his life. He also talked about reading is one of those things that really helps lift him up and inspire him. And his passion is writing. So I can see how Stephen King would be one of his inspirational, positive people. And then something simple that Catherine shared is just the smiles of her family that helps really light her up inside. And if you wanted to see what other people posted, all you have to do is search for the hashtag positivity challenge. You just make sure you use the Z instead of the S. And I've also linked it in the email so that you can just click on the little link and it'll take you to Instagram with the hashtag already searched, and you can see what other people have posted. All right. Keep watching and I'll give you the prompt for day 2. All right, the prompt for day 2 is reframing negativity. Reframing negativity. Now, a simple example of this is you could say something like, I failed at XYZ. A reframe is to put a positive spin on that, is to speak it in a affirmative way. So you would take that statement, I failed at XYZ, and reframe it into I have not yet succeeded at XYZ. I have not yet succeeded at XYZ. Now, the reason that works is because there's something that happens in the mind when you say, I have failed. I have failed. It's sort of like a affirmation, a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you say, I have failed, you're putting more of that failure out there, more of that negativity out there. And that's one of the reasons that saying self-fulfilling prophecy exists, is because as we speak, it gets manifested in our life and in our world. So what we want to do is reframe that negative situation and say, I have not yet succeeded at XYZ. I have not yet succeeded at XYZ. Now, the beautiful part about that is that when you say it, your mind doesn't really register the not part. So think of that as just a little asterisk, and your mind takes that out. It's I have succeeded at XYZ. So you're reframing it into a positive light. Now, a more personal example and a more relevant and real-time example is, I'm recording this on April 1st, 2020, and when I woke up today, after getting my coffee and stuff, I jumped on TikTok and I saw a guy I follow starting his own 30-day positivity challenge, and my initial reaction was anger, frustration, irritation, jealousy, essentially negative emotions, because I had DM'd him earlier on in March and mentioned to him that I was doing my own challenge, and I didn't hear back from him, and then all of a sudden I see him saying he's doing his own 30-day challenge. So my initial reaction was frustration, jealousy, anger, like I had shared with you. And right when that happened, not only did I sort of feel the cascade within my mind, but I felt the the negativity, that irritation, the stress hormones cascading through my body. And it took me a minute to like pause, take a breath, and say, hey, Oz, if you truly believe in this idea of being positive and sharing positivity and encouraging people to be positive, who are you to judge and criticize and be frustrated with this other person who's doing the same? Just because he didn't do it with you doesn't mean that it's not the right thing. So that's me taking a moment, looking at the situation objectively and realizing, hey, if I really believe in the power of positivity and wanting as many people as possible to be positive, especially during the time of this global pandemic and all the stress, I should celebrate and support and encourage this person that's doing his own positivity challenge. And once I took that new perspective, I realized that it is an amazing thing to see another individual, a person that I've only had a few exchanges with on the internet, doing the same thing. So I share that story with you because regardless of where you're at in your life, you can reframe something into a positive light. And you might get lost in your emotions, your feelings, your frustrations. Like I didn't just snap out of that irritation. It took me most of the day to like ease out of it. So today, think about something that really irritates you, frustrates you, triggers you, and see how you can reframe it. And then in your positivity post, share with us your experience of reframing it from negative into positive. All right. Once you develop that skill, that ability, you will see how it comes in handy in every single day of your life. All right. Thanks for watching till the end. Love you, and I'll see you in the next video.